Welcome to costly mistake number 1 when it comes to selling your property. We've been selling property for many years and we get to see the same mistakes being made over and over again, which leads to home sellers not being able to shift their property for the right price and in the right amount of time. So we're going to cover off the 6 most common mistakes that we see, and we're going to start with mistake number 1, pricing your property too highly. Latest figures show that the average time to sell a property has now increased to 6.5 weeks. The key phrase here is the average time. Properties which are priced realistically are selling faster, but the problem is to gauge what is realistic and what is too high. For homeowners in no particular rush to sell, they will tend to remain anchored on the marketing price that they believe to be correct, even if it is not realistic, or even if it was always overly optimistic. Many will also refuse to lower from a price that has resulted in very few viewings. They want to sell at that price and they consider that it is the buyers who need to adapt and not them. However, those who want or need to sell sooner than 6.5 weeks must appreciate that a realistic price will always attract buyers. Now, we're not talking about creating a very low market value for your property, we're just saying it needs to be appropriate for the market in which you're selling in. The internet has made the marketplace a lot more transparent, and buyers can see for themselves firsthand what is really happening in the market. Therefore, most potential buyers are going to see very quickly which properties are good value and pay little or worse, no attention to the valuations that estate agents or home sellers are putting on their properties that are far too high for the current market against other local comparables. Estate agents may value a property higher than what it is worth for a number of reasons, including the seller instructing them to sell at a specified price, the agent believing that giving a high valuation will win the instruction from the vendor, or simply that the agent or the seller are not adjusting the price accordingly with market movements. Here at Expert Estate Agency, we ensure that every valuation is backed up by local data, local comparables, local sold prices, so that when the viewers and the buyers are having a look around and asking questions, we're able to give them truthful, honest answers as to why the value of the property is what it's set at, and this always leads to more offers, it draws them into negotiations, and it draws more viewers into the property, and the more viewers we can get into the property, the higher chance we've got of getting good, solid offers on the table. So stay tuned, and coming up next is common, costly mistake number 2. In the meantime, if you've got a property for sale or you know somebody who is looking to sell their property, go to www.expertestateagency.co.uk to find out how we can save you thousands of pounds when selling your property, or to find out more answers to frequently asked questions. Or if you'd prefer to speak with one of our agents directly, give us a call on 0800 002 9944 where we'll be glad to help.